weeks ago, I mentioned to you guys, I have a challenge. I want to see if you guys could collect 3 Koroks in the world of Tears of the Kingdom and then shoot them through the Kakariko Ringed Ruins. Whoever does it the fast is definitively the best Tears of the Kingdom player of all time. And you guys answered.
One of the runs, I kid you not, was like 5 hours long.
First off, shoutouts to the 3 people that submitted Collector's Anxiety meme. One was a pub link, and then one was like, you got Toyota Corolla'd. So, yep. We're going to start with the first one here. This is the very start, okay? So he actually starts right next to the Kakariko Ringed Ruins. And you can see the immediate tech that people start to use. You are allowed to use an auto build just immediately. So you don't have to spend the actual time getting all of the materials and putting them together, put the Korok on there, and then you head to the second one. That is the very basic strategy, and you'll see this throughout like all of the runs going forward. So he goes to the second Korok, which is down in the lake. So as you see, you don't even need to use the extra batteries there. As you can see here too, rather than put the Korok on the second auto build that he already had, he's going to actually make a new one and then put it onto the new one. The main reason is because he has rockets on the new one. So you can see that it goes up and then goes forward, and that actually is a lot of time save. It's a very efficient way to go from one Korok to another to another. It was a very interesting thing, specifically. And he ran out of battery. So he gets the third Korok. Now, you'll see here that these 3 Koroks that he got are the ideal Koroks to get.
I've only been playing this game since Friday.
That's also crazy. Like, actually, absolute legend, by the way. Literally, like, plays the game for the first time and is like, I'm going to do this challenge. This is actually one of the faster runs. He's going to complete it in less than 5 minutes. So the glider starts beeping because it's losing its own stamina. Right, you can only put a glider like so far. And watch this, watch this. Takes the glider, it runs out, and the Koroks shoot into the ring.
That's clear. That's time. Hold up, pause it. They're through.
Actually insane strategy to start with. And that's how they ended up shooting the Koroks through the ring. Actually awesome. Let's go over to the next mission here, because the next mission improves upon this time just a little bit. Immediate time save. I don't know if you guys noticed this, but when this was by I Love Zelda 16, by the way. Specifically, this Korok that they're using is this one over here. One of the farther Koroks away from the Ringed Ruins. They didn't start the time and then talk to the Korok. They talked to the Korok first, and then they used Ultra Hand. So there's no cutscene. So the first contraption that Oreo used was a glider. This is more of a air bike situation. We'll see later that steering sticks actually is not the fastest way to get around. You can see the strats already building upon themselves. Rockets, we get auto build, and it was so cool. The progression that the speedrun took. Once again, rather than using the previous vehicle, you take an auto build, you put the Koroks on it, and then you go. Here's the other optimum strat here. You don't need to menu to add batteries if you just have max batteries. Obviously, Oreo started playing the game like a couple days before they did this challenge, so they didn't have max batteries. But here's the third one. You're going to see this a lot, where this Korok right next to the Ringed Ruins is the last Korok. All you need to do once getting this Korok is just turn around and then shoot it through the ruins. You're going to see in a second, this is going to be timed with a time of 4 minutes and 43 seconds.